An Beggar meltdown happened last night and early this morning. Yeah, it was hilarious to watch, and I enjoyed every little bit of it. Okay, last night I was busy watching another channel. It's a channel whenever he goes live, I kind of sit there and watch and just sit there and read all those wonderful little comments he keeps on blocking, deleting, and accusing of, and all that stuff. It's just the usual himself, just being what he claims to be, the king. Basically, that's it. But last night, of course, he did mention he was going to take the video down, which he did. Unfortunately, some of his critics has somehow corralled clips, and I can't wait for those clips to come out. But I'm not going to share any of those clips anyway. I'm going to tell you basically what happened was this. First part of the video, it was a live show that was about 3 hours long. He deleted it. I'm going to tell you that right now. He deleted it. He has a previous show talk about what's going to go live. Basically, that's his last video. Basically talking about, it was like a 30-minute video talking about he was going to go live later and expose everything. Basically, just come out of everything. But in this 3-hour video, first part, I kind of missed the first part where he talked about possibly making legal actions, threats to a certain couple in my own home state of Iowa, which you make threats online, that is a community guideline violation. He knows it, but he was proud to break it, but he knew it, but he broke it anyway. Then later in the video, he decided to he had enough of what he called trolls. Everybody's going to get trolled anyway. But the problem was, some of us take care of it one way, some takes care of it another way, but mostly quietly. But this guy cannot keep his mouth shut. He just goes on his little tablet, you're gone, you're gone, you're blocked, you're blocked, you're blocked. And all of a sudden, there's like millions of more of... Let's put it this way. There was one guy that was blocked 5 times by using the same name and the same profile avatar. He blocked him 5 times. That's how many channels that guy had, and he didn't realize he blocked the same guy. That's how stupid he was. But yeah, that's what he was doing. He was then, I think the trolls just got into his head to a point that he got an email from somebody else basically say, stop talking about me like that online in your live shows. And he read, and basically that's when the meltdown began. And his meltdown was laced with F-bombs, racial slurs, threats to other people online, threats to other people, this minority, this person, that person. In other words, you can just count actually you can take a clicker to count how many YouTube violations he did in that 1-hour rant. And of course the 1-hour rant was his tail end of his 3-hour live show. So it was an epic rant. I think he said it so loudly, I'm surprised the cops was not called to his area saying there was a delusional guy screaming and hollering in his van, basically. And it's down in Florida too. So somewhere down in an undisclosed location of Florida. Titusville, Florida, most likely. Titusville, around the Kissimmee, Florida, and all that stuff. And you can't miss his van because it has Arkansas plates. And if you see a fat guy getting out of it, looks like this one rock and roller, it's him. The meltdown was, I can't really call it epic. It was funny as heck. I was still laughing. But they say never take threats funny ways. But he was just so bent out of shape. The language was a violation. The tone of the language was a violation. The threats and what he was planning to do, more violations. Violations after violations after violations. It was just, I just sat back and I just said, I should have got myself a bigger tub of popcorn. So basically, he claims he's not an e-bagger. He's an entertainer. Just a little detail on him. He said he doesn't e-bag, but he said he's not an e-bagger. But trust me, he is. Because when you demand your audience money to watch your content, saying you have to watch my content, you need to donate to his PayPal account, his GoFundMe, or any other social or fundraising that he does. Basically, he doesn't sell no merchandise and all that stuff. He has no merchandise to sell because he thinks he can't afford to make all these wonderful merchandise and all that stuff. So no one's not going to help him on that. I wouldn't help. There's ways to do it, but the way he's doing is all wrong. I'm not going to help him out on that. It'd be stupid enough on me to help him out on it. But he demands money. If you watch the content, you're basically, if you're not paying him, he will call you what you are, a tax cheat. In other words, I think by giving that out, I think I gave it away, but he said, you viewers need to start paying your taxes to your king and all that stuff. That's all he does on his videos. He demands you pay your taxes to his king. To me, that's another form of e-begging. Isn't it right on that one? Leave it down in the comments down below. Right now, we'll just finish up this video. Basically, it was an epic rant. Unfortunately, he had to take it down. And if he didn't take it down, I'm pretty sure YouTube would have took it down anyway, based on the language, the racial slurs, and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure he's going to see a nice little community strike, maybe 1, 2, and 3, and you're out type strikes. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see and all that stuff. And you guys don't have to watch the channel and all that stuff. But if I do leave a name down the channel down below in the comments down below, it's up to you. Viewers is what they call viewership is that discretionary viewership is advised. Basically, that's what it is. Viewership discretion is advised. So I would not watch him. Let me do the watching because I kind of like his kind of. It's not the comedy I like to watch, but I just sit there and we laugh. And literally just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Okay, that is it for this video. We're going to wrap it up here. It was a classic meltdown. Oh man, I wish I would have shared it. I really wish I would have shared it on my social media. It was funny. I said, this guy's heading to a meltdown. I could trust it. Trust me. Every video he does a slight meltdown, then all of a sudden he records. And he's supposed to be positive. He preaches positively in his videos, but he doesn't really practice it himself. So he teaches, we need to be positive, but yet I hate your guts for not donating in that, or paying your taxes in that. To me, that's not positive in that. Positive is usually you create content. If people like your content, you create more content. You create more content, create more content. That's what being positive is. Creating content on YouTube. Because you impacted somebody's life with tips and all that stuff. But when this guy creates, I don't know what you want to call it, content. I have not seen any content he promises to have on this particular channel. I don't know what his content is. He's more like demanding and campaigning for money than showing content. So when he's showing content, he's not making money because they're not watching his content. So people watches his channel to watch him beg for money and demands money and all that stuff. And that's it. He's probably the biggest. This is why guys like him is why all the other channels here on YouTube cannot even get one slight donation because of this guy right here. So in other words, they say a bad apple in a bushel ruins the whole bushel, basically. In other words, what they call guilty by association. I would admit that myself, basically. But yeah, channels like that, should never be on YouTube, but unfortunately he finds his way back on YouTube eventually, again and again. He'll do it over and over and over, and he's going to do the same classic meltdown. Trust me, he done these meltdowns all the time. It got him community strikes basically on his channel, so he had to tone it down to a point. Then when he thinks his strikes is clear, he's back to another meltdown again. He is known for his meltdowns. Funny as heck, but sometimes it'll be upsetting. Right now, what's upsetting is it's time to end this video. Don't forget to like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When you guys donate to your channel, do not donate to this guy any way, shape, or form. Go find another channel to donate to because they got better content than this guy does. This guy don't even come close to content. His content is demanding money. That's all he does with content. That's it. We'll see you next time.